What is going on, guys? And for those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Joshua Daniel George. I own a social media marketing agency called Brandpreneur, and I'm also the host of Lifestyle Design Mastery, which is basically an ecosystem / online course where I show you how to start your own social media marketing agency, automate it, scale it, and then be able to live life on your own terms. And for this video, I just want to start off with a quick story. Basically, a few weeks back, I was sort of headhunted by quite a big firm here in the Netherlands, and basically what they offered was for me to become a managing director in their company, so be just below the CEO. And then they offered me the same amount as a wage as I am now currently earning with my agency, which obviously is a very, very tempting offer. Why? Because obviously with the agency, with social media marketing, there's always that risk that you lose a client, just as much so as there is, the opportunity of getting a new client. So if I was basically promised, or if I was basically getting what I earn now as a fixed rate every single month, with obviously like a lot more opportunities within that company, then that was a very, very tempting offer, and I declined the offer. And as soon as I did, the business owner started asking a lot of questions, because he wanted to understand why on earth I would decline an offer, which in his eyes was a no-brainer. And the reason obviously was for me that it wasn't my company, and I just love, it is an ego thing at the end of the day. I just love being the business owner, being the founder and owner of Brandpreneur, the agency, being able to do whatever I want, whenever I want, literally being able to live life on my own terms, because it's my agency. If I want to stop tomorrow, if I want to just quit and start traveling the world, all I need to do is send out an email to every client saying, we are no longer going forward with this, and then, I'm on my way. And that freedom aspect, with, along with everything that comes with owning an agency, is just something that I love. And I don't know, I just love the whole agency life, being a business owner. It's the business owner aspect probably more than the agency life itself, being the owner of a business and everything that comes with it, from the stresses to the wins. I always say with entrepreneurship, you have the highest highs but also the lowest lows, and I would not trade that for the world. With that said, the business owner, obviously for privacy reasons, I will not name his name or his company, but the business owner then started asking me questions because he obviously wanted to know why, what was it that I was planning that was more lucrative or more profitable than what he was offering me. So he started asking me questions about where do I see Brandpreneur in 5 years time, what is the goal for this year, what is the goal for Q4 of 2019, what am I going to do going forward, am I aware of where the market is going, where do I see the future of social media marketing, where do I see the future of agencies, because in a way we are basically all reliant on Mark Zuckerberg on Facebook. If he decides that the whole business manager model, the ad accounts, gets a complete different spin, then we all have to adjust our agencies, or maybe a few might even have to stop doing the agency model because of that. And I understand where he's coming from, but the questions that he was asking me, I did not know a lot of the answers to those questions, because it's something that I don't really think about, which I now realize that is wrong. For example, where I want to see the agency in 5 years time, I've got a brief or a sort of broad idea of what I want it to be. I'd love to have an own office. I would love to have like employees on payroll and stuff like that. But other than that, there's no specific goal in mind, and there's no specific plan towards that goal, to achieve that. And this really got me thinking that I really do need to create a plan or map it out. And then I spoke to a good friend of mine, Colin Dice, who basically owns a very, very profitable CPA/affiliate marketing company here in the Netherlands, which recently also was valued at 1.2 million. So Colin, if you're watching this, congratulations, you're officially a self-made millionaire. But we started speaking, and he basically introduced me to mind map, and you've probably noticed on the channel as well that I've been using a lot of mind maps for my videos, and that is because I am basically creating mind maps every single day now. I'm thinking about where do I want to go with things, and everything is now just so much more clear, and I know exactly where I'm heading, where I want to go to, where I want to be, what I want to offer, what I don't want to offer, what I don't want to be. And I've basically added everything in this business plan, and that is something that I highly recommend everyone, whether that is whether you're just starting out, or if you're actually like well into your business, whether that is 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, like me, whatever. Create a business plan for yourself, okay, and add everything that you think is relevant for yourself, because at the end of the day, you're not going to show it to anyone. It is for you. Just map it all out, write it all down. It's literally going to be one big brain dump. My actual business plan is now 27 pages long, filled with all kinds of mind maps and drawings, etc. But what I want to do now is quickly hop into the computer, and I've erased obviously most of it, but the core foundation of the business plan is what I want to show you, and actually what I want to offer you as a template going forward, so you can do this for yourself as well. So guys, as you can see here, I am now in the computer. Brandpreneur Business Plan 2019. As I mentioned before, most of it is gone and erased. This is only 11 pages long, and most of the pages are only half filled in. But guys, like I said, this is so important, because you need to understand where you're going. You need to have a goal in mind, a very, very specific goal, in order to be able to achieve that. If you guys think back to the good old days when Quentin and Jovan, Choose Pristine, shout out to those guys, when they just started out, their goal was to hit 10k a month with their agency, and they managed to do that in 30 days. And when you now go and ask them, how is that possible? They will tell you that it's because they had that specific goal in mind. They knew, okay, if we want to have 10k a month in whatever amount of time, then we need to have so many clients. If we want so many clients, we need to be doing so much outreach. If in order to do so much outreach, we need to spend so much time on the agency every single day, and that is how they hit 10k a month in 30 days. So that is what I highly recommend you guys do, is map out exactly where you want to go with the agency and how you're going to get there. And for those of you that are into reading like I am, I highly recommend the book Brian Finch, How to Write a Business Plan. I read it, and most of the business plan that I've mapped out here is based on the book. But basically, without rambling on too much about it, this is the table of contents which you guys will get. Again, feel free to add or take away anything to this. Basically starts off with a business overview. So what is the agency? What do I want the agency to be? The industry, how is that changing in 2019? How is it going to change in 2020? And the service that I want to offer. Also the services. So in my version of this, I've also got a lot of services that I do not want to offer, that if a company asks me to do it, regardless of how much money they offer me for it, I will not do. Think of in terms of like SEO, blog writing, content creation. It's something that I do not want to do. So I've added that to my business plan as services that I do not want to do under no circumstances. My mission statement, so where I want the agency to go to, what I actually want to be in terms of an agency, what do I want the agency to stand for, ownership, in terms of if you're working together with someone, what are the shares like, what kind of business is it, where are you based, etc. Operations, what kind of software do you use, how many people are in your agency, how many people you got on freelancers, etc. And then obviously the marketing, how you're actually going to get or reach the goals that you want to reach. Okay, so as you can see here, quick business overview. It's a digital marketing agency based in the Netherlands. We've also got we've got a team that is based in the UK. We work remote. We use Slack. area of expertise is helping business grow their business by leveraging social media marketing and social media advertising. This comes down to Facebook advertisement and social media management. We typically work with larger companies and we help them tap into new revenue streams by utilizing platforms like Facebook and Instagram. I've said this on the channel before, guys. I do not want to work with startups. I do want to work with people that micromanage my service. I want businesses that are already doing well, and I want to help them, do even better. Okay, and then I added a little section about the implementation. So basically we offer like a complete service, so complete Facebook advertising. We do not only run the ads, we also manage the pixel, we help you set up the audiences, etc. Then I've added some market trends, just things that I think is relevant for me. Voice search, chatbots, augmented reality, virtual reality, etc. Guys, this just literally copy and pasted off Google. Why? Because like I said, it's just for me anyway. It doesn't have to be peer reviewed, it doesn't have to be a legit source. It's just things that I picked up along, while scrolling for the internet. Everything that I think is interesting, I just add it to my business model. Service, what I do, like I said here, our fixed fee is £2,000 a month. This is for complete Facebook advertising. In addition to that, we also help or consult the companies tap into new revenue streams by monetizing anything they can with their brand. We have started to also implement rev shares. So basically, rather than offering a fixed fee per month, if we think it's more profitable for both of us in the long run to offer a rev share, so for example 10% of the revenue generated that month, then we can offer that as a service as well. This will be mostly for the larger clients. For the smaller clients, 2,000 a month is probably the best way to go. Mission statements, what we actually want to do. So we provide or aim to provide a full service covering everything from strategy to paid media to community management and much, much more. So if the client wants a profit first thinking team at the heart of their brand, then obviously we're the right agency for them. With that said, or what I mean by that is that we are not very much an agency that does a lot of the branding. If you want a team that really focuses on the image of the company and the branding of the company and their own mission statements and vision going forward, then we are probably not the agency for them or the right fit. If you want an agency that comes in, focuses solely on the advertisements, the paid traffic, and really looks at how much money can we generate you, then we probably will be a better fit. So for let's say companies like Nike, Coca-Cola, they are too big for us. They are companies that really do focus on the branding. How can we tap into new revenue streams? How can we maintain this brand image that we've got? Whereas we just focus on, for example, larger e-commerce stores that just want to earn more money through paid traffic. Okay, ownership, as you can see, sole proprietorship in the Netherlands. I own 100% of the company. We've also got a limited, which I own 100% of the company of as well. Ownership, I've got one full-time employee, which is me. Operations, like I said, I've deleted most of this because just because of privacy issues and matters. Marketing, we basically leverage our own expertise. We do a lot of lead generation through the same channels as we would for clients, and that is basically a very, very brief overview of what the business plan looks like. Like I said, my own business plan is 27 pages long, about new companies that I'm starting, where I want Brandpreneur going forward. I've got an entire mind map, which is like a sort of like spider's web of all my ideas and how it all fits in into the bigger picture. And everything is just so much more clear to me now, and that's why I highly recommend you guys do this as well. Like I said, it's for yourself. You don't need to show this to anyone. It's just basically your personal manifesto, of what you want to achieve. For example, if you just want to have 2 clients, completely automated, minimum contact, have a lean structure and be able to travel the world, then create a business plan around that, how you're going to achieve it, what your goals are, and go for it. Whereas there's other people that are basically past that, I want to travel the world and actually want to build an entire empire, then you need to create a business plan on how you're going to achieve that. Where's your agency going to be in a year's time? Where's your agency going to be in 2 years' time, in 5 years' time? How are you going to tackle the new trends of the market? How are you going to make sure that you stay profitable with all these new trends, etc. Okay, guys. So like I said, if you want this template, I will add it to the Facebook group, the Lifestyle Design Community. It's a free group, so you don't need to pay for it or anything like that. just request access to it. It's the first link in the description box down below. As soon as you have access, you'll have access to my social media marketing mini course, which is completely free as well. You'll have my playbook, which is my free ebook, the business plan, along with a few other scripts and templates. Like this video if you got something out of it. Comment down below what you'd like to see from my channel next, or if you've already got a business plan, how you find the whole business plan, you know, how that has helped you with your goals, etc. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.